For everyone that is watching me this afternoon, I'm doing this video to encourage you to be full of gratitude. Yes. Be grateful to God. Be thankful. Thank God, because it is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord and rejoice at all times. I know you're probably looking at your present situation. You're not comfortable. You're not okay with your present status or state. But still, I want you to understand that you have every reason to be grateful to God. Do you know why? The Bible says, no one receives anything except it be given to him from above. And every good and perfect gift, including that life that you have, including that air that you breathe in and out without paying for it, including that strength. Yes, you don't have food, Abby, but you are alive. You don't have money, all right? But you have life. You have strength. You have health and vitality. You have to understand that, see, you can have all the problems in the world, but once you have health challenges, your problem becomes one, because that one swallows up all your problems. Now you're thinking of you don't have enough. See, let me tell you that insufficiency is a proof of availability. Let me break it down. You are complaining of not having enough because you have at all. It is what you have that can not be enough or be more than enough. But for you to be able to say you don't have enough, that means you still have small at least. All right? And you know, as human beings, we tend to forget where we are coming from when we are at a particular place, focusing more on where we think we are going. All right? Then we tend to see it as though this is not where we should be because our mate had gone far. How do you know that where you are now is not where you should be? You are not the planner of your life. Yes, it's good to have plans, it's good to have projections and all of that. But let me tell you, man proposes, but it is God that sanctions your proposition. All right? That salary that you are complaining of now, remember, there was a time you were praying, fasting, crying, that if you can get at least half of that, you'll be grateful to God. Now, the one you have now, you are no longer grateful to God. You are always wallowing in bitterness. Why? Because you are focused on where you think you should be. You have forgotten where God took you from. Remember where God took you from. Remember when you were not able to afford Gary, but now you can afford rice because what you have on it is fish and not meat. You are complaining. Have you forgotten when you could not afford Gary? All right. So of course, it's good to be ambitious, but let me tell you, being ambitious is not synonymous with being anxious. And the Bible says we should not be anxious of tomorrow, because nobody can, by being anxious, add a cubit to his life. But in all things, let us give thanks. In all things, give thanks. In all things, give thanks. In all things, give thanks. Thank God. Think deep. See, let me tell you, if you actually think deep, you will discover that you have more than you think you do not have. But because your focus is more on what you don't have, it has the capacity to breed ingratitude in you, to breed bitterness within you. And then you start feeling like you don't have anything, whereas you have so much that even people you covet and envy do not have. And appreciation is an application for more. What you thank God for multiplies. All right? Jesus said, I thank you for when I call, you hear me. And by thanksgiving, Jesus rose Lazarus from the dead. By thanksgiving, Jesus fed thousands. And they had more than enough leftovers by virtue of thanksgiving. Start thanking God for that your little that you are complaining about. No one receives anything except it be given to him from above. Because your appreciation is what would make your not enough become more than enough. Consistently wallowing in ingratitude will make you drown in bitterness. And the Bible says that a merry heart doeth good like medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bone. So what ingratitude does to you is that it turns your merry heart to a broken spirit. You can, by virtue of consistent ingratitude, fall into depression. Of course, when you're consistently bitter, the next thing you do is you fall into depression because you don't see anything working around you. You don't see any reason to thank God. Even the life that you have that is not your own. One thing is sure, the path of righteous is as a shining light that shines brighter and brighter and brighter unto a perfect day. And I have a slogan, it can only get better. And when you understand this, that it can only get better, then you will know that you can never have a better yesterday. All right? Because I am so convinced that all things work together for good to them that love God. That thing that is not convenient for you is meant to work for your good. That situation that is looking unpalatable is meant to work for your good. So give thanks to God for everything. Give thanks to God for all things. Give thanks to God at all times. Rejoice, because a merry heart doeth good like medicine, and a broken spirit, but a broken spirit drieth the bone. You can, by virtue of consistent ingratitude, become a victim of long-term sickness, because a broken spirit drieth the bone. You are not yet cut down. You are alive and well. You are sound. You are standing in strength, health, and vitality. So there is hope for you. If there is hope for a tree that is being cut down, there is greater and greater hope for you. So let this trigger something in you. Let this make you see reasons to give thanks to God and stop wallowing in self-pity, bitterness, and consistent ingratitude. But let me tell you, stop timing God. Okay? Stop giving God time. Because He has a time in His hands. We don't have His time in our hands. And we also do not have our time in our hands. He's the author of time. All right? He's the author of destiny. And He's the one that fulfills His promise when the time is right. Be joyful. And remember, gratitude is a great attitude. God bless you.